Have you ever felt that life is kinder to some people? It seems that wherever they go, opportunities are waiting for them. But for others, every step comes with another obstacle, another problem, another delay, another frustration. And slowly, a question appears. Why is there always a stone in my path? Maybe you have felt this too. Maybe there is something in your life right now, something that seems to be blocking the way. But what if that obstacle, the thing you are tired of, is the very thing that could change everything? This is an old story, but the feeling inside it is surprisingly modern.
Many years ago, a king ruled over a prosperous land. He had magnificent palaces, wise advisors, wealthy merchants. Yet something troubled his mind. He wanted to know how his people faced difficulties. Did they only complain? Or did they take responsibility and act? So he decided to conduct a simple but unusual test. Early one morning, before the city had fully awakened, he ordered a large stone to be placed in the middle of the main road, a road used by nearly everyone. Then he hid nearby and waited. Before long, the first travelers arrived. Wealthy merchants, royal officials, people dressed in fine clothing. When they reached the stone, they paused, they frowned, muttered a few words, then walked around it. Some shook their heads, some complained. What kind of city is this? Does nobody do their job? Where are the authorities? Yet none of them bent down. None touched the stone. None even tried to move it. From his hiding place, the king simply watched and remained silent. The day slowly moved toward evening. The sun sank lower, the shadows grew longer, and the stone remained in the road. Hundreds had seen it. Hundreds had been annoyed by it. Yet no one had done anything. Perhaps this part feels familiar. Many of us do the same thing. We see a problem, we dislike it, we talk about it, but we never take a step toward changing it. Then we wonder why nothing changes. Near sunset, a village farmer approached. A heavy load of fruits and vegetables rested on his back. He had worked all day. He was tired, sweaty, and perhaps more exhausted than anyone else who had passed that road. When he reached the obstacle, he stopped. He looked at the stone, then at the burden on his shoulders. He took a deep breath and made a decision. He set down his load. His shoulders ached, his hands were tired, but he began pushing the stone. It barely moved. He tried again, and again, and again. Each attempt moved it a little farther. Perhaps he wished someone would help, but no one was there. Only him, the stone, and the choice he had made. At last, the stone slowly rolled aside. The road was clear. The farmer stood, breathing heavily. His hands were covered with dust. Then something caught his attention. Where the stone had been, there was a small bag. He bent down, picked it up, and carefully opened it. His eyes widened. Inside were gold coins, many of them. Far more than he expected. For a moment, he could hardly believe it, but the story was not over. Alongside the gold was a note. The farmer unfolded it and began to read. The message came from the king. It said, "These coins belong to the person who removed the stone from the road." The farmer looked back at the path, at the stone resting beside it. And suddenly he understood something. He had not only moved a stone, He had changed the way he saw obstacles. Perhaps there is a stone in your life today, something you wish would disappear, a problem that exhausts you, a responsibility you avoid, a task you keep postponing. There may not be gold beneath it, but there may be something even more valuable. Growth, confidence, a new opportunity that only appears after the obstacle is moved. And that is what the farmer discovered before the day ended. Sometimes the things that seem to block our path are the very things that open a new one.